Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Y'all know I don't like long introductions, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the reading. Can you give me more about this Queen of Wands energy? Okay, give me more about the Queen of Wands and King of Cups energy reversed. Okay. I just hate when it all comes clumpy out like that. It all comes out super clumpy. Okay, so we have someone who's in the Queen of Wands energy. That is the person that's a part of this collective that I'm reading for, attached to someone who has King of Cup energy. Someone refuses to move forward, but it seems like they want to let go of this burden and celebrate. Let's see. So there is no love in this. There is no passion in this. And it seems like somebody still wants to work together, even though there's no love and no passion. Can you give me some energy on this Ace of Cups energy? I think the reason why I sound so out of it is because like I'm just so sick of love readings, but I think this is what y'all need. Like y'all need love readings in order to understand that this is not what your life is supposed to be centered around 24/7. It's not. There's no real love offer. There's no real stability. The little bit of things someone offers when it comes to stability in this situation is very little. Whoever this person is, they don't offer stability. And the passion is not there. The passion's not there. Can you tell me, is it that, so the Queen of Wands is the person I'm reading for. The King of Cups reverse is their person. Could you give me either Cups or Wands in this situation for the Ace of Cups? Is it that the Queen of Wands isn't interested, or is it that the King of Cups is not feeling it? Is it the King of Cups, or is it the Queen of Wands? Is it the King of Cups or the Queen of Wands? Is it the King of Cups or is it the Queen of Wands for the Ace of Cups first? Excuse me. Hello. The King of Cups. The King of Cups is the one that isn't really interested in this love. I think this person is pretending, they're feigning this. They're feigning this love. And maybe they do want it. Maybe they just don't have what it takes to keep it. But it just seems like there's nothing real that's being offered solidly. So when it comes to passion, I mean, the Cups is already there. Never mind. This person isn't really fulfilled with being with the person I'm reading for. So if you are dealing with someone who has like very weird emotions when it comes to you, they might be very closed off emotionally, or they may act very erratically. They do not have any passion for you. They do not have any real like romantic love for you, but they want to work together with you. Give me more about this Three of Pentacles. I mean, honestly, I feel like, and it's because they're refusing to transform. I feel like this person wants you to take care of them for real. They want you to be their net so that they can do whatever they want. Could you give me more about this person or these people? Give me more about these people. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, like I said, this person is very sneaky. You know what? I can't even say that I don't read for love anymore, because I think this is what people are obsessed with. And a lot of y'all need to realize that this is one of the reasons why our society is in turmoil. Love is not the reason. It's that you guys only value one specific aspect of love, and you value it in one specific way. You put all of your energy and all of your time, you invest everything into this one thing, and you end up with people who are like this because you refuse to look at the person that you're actually talking to. And this is not me reprimanding you. This is not me saying things that you don't already fucking know. For real. You already know this. I'm not telling you anything new. I'm frustrated because there's more to this world, and we're running out of time, and this is what y'all are obsessed with. Like, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. It's not y'all, I'm just frustrated. I mean, it is y'all for real, but I'm still frustrated. But this is what this person is about. They're just sneaky. They don't give a fuck about you for real. And I'm just gonna be blunt in this reading. So if you can't handle the bluntness, then you gonna have to just move on. Somebody's making a decision, and you know, I hope it's done in a way that's going to actually benefit, you know, the person who, you know, wants the love. Clearly, the Queen of Wands is very passionate. You're on the upright. The Queen of Wands does not mean you're a woman. You could be a man. You could be in between or none. You are a person who has a lot of passion for somebody who is manipulative, and they don't really want you. They don't care. They're sneaky. They steal from you. They steal your energy from you. They steal your ideas, and they talk to other people about your ideas. They try to impress other people with your ideas. And I'm just frustrated because it's just silly. And you don't want it to end. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. It's like you eat, sleep, and breathe this stuff. Like, a lot of you have addiction problems. Like, I know y'all don't see this as addiction, but if you're the type of person that cannot stay out of a relationship for more than like a year or two, like, you have a dopamine problem. A lot of y'all may be neurodivergent, and like, you are addicted to dopamine. You are chasing dopamine, and this is the only acceptable way that you can do it. Some of you may actually have a drinking problem. Some of you may have a drinking problem, but some of you substitute your other addictions. Like, some of you may have drank for a long time and then stopped, or smoked for a long time and then stopped, and you could pick your choice of whatever you smoked, and you put that down, and now your focus is mainly on love. Whatever you did, whatever you took, you no longer do those things as much, and a lot of your addiction has been pivoted towards this romance, and you don't want it to end, even though it's supposed to come to an end. You're stalling an ending, and you're setting yourself back, and you're setting your journey back in this world. We have other things to do. But this is not. Come on. Okay, so there is some sunshine in here, and there's going to be some light shined on something as well. So let's see what we got here. We got the Seven of Swords. Can you clarify a little bit more the Seven of Swords for me? This person doesn't want to accept. They don't want you. They don't want you. I don't know how to say this, but this person, you keep trying to show this person love, and they keep like playing you. It's not like they're saying no though, but they play in your face because they don't want your love. They want something else. They're not really grateful for the things that you do to them, or the things that you do for them. They're not grateful. They don't really like you. This person is using you. So Two of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. We've made a decision. What have we made a decision about? So your decision is to be depressed? Okay, we're going to try it again. Not have passion, not have any forward movement. That would be good if you're not having any passion or any forward movement towards this person. That would be actually very lovely, to leave this person in the dust, in the dark. You got to ghost this person, ghost this person. No, I'm not the type of person who believes you need to have a conversation with everybody, because some people know exactly what the fuck they're doing, and they're being manipulative, and you don't need to have a conversation with them because they're just going to pull you back in. Word to the wise. Word to the unwise, actually. If you're the type of person who over-explains, you need to stop. You explain it once, twice, maybe 3 times. That is enough. If you find yourself saying the same thing more than 3 times, this person knows exactly what you want. They understand what you mean. They understand what you're saying. They just don't give a fuck. Stop over-explaining and start ghosting bitches and niggas and people. That's just, I hate to be cruel and mean like that, but some of these people, they know exactly what they're doing. So the more that you over-explain, the more that you get passionate, the more that you pull and ask and you beg them to give you an explanation and give you a reason. You're just begging them to explain away your fears, explain away the things that you're actually seeing from them. That's all you're doing so that you can stay longer. I'm telling you. If you're the type of person who don't communicate, then you do need to communicate. Very simple. But if you're an over communicator, if you're an over explainer, you're with the wrong person. And sometimes these people love it when you do that because they know you're hooked. They know that you're going to keep staying and keep trying and keep trying. You need to stop talking. Stop. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Stop talking. Pack your shit and leave. Get out of there. Out of there. Out of there. Quick. Stop talking to these people. I believe that there are some people that are worth having a conversation with. There are people who genuinely do love you. They want the best for you. Sometimes a mistake happens. That's okay. But this type of person, they're putting in no emotional stability. They're putting in no emotions in this. They're putting in no passion in this, and you fucking know it. They don't care to be there. They don't care to be there, yet you still want to partner with them. They're not giving you anything. They're being sneaky as hell, and you know they're being sneaky, and they don't want your love. They think your love is funky. They think that they can find better. They're just waiting for somebody else. They're waiting to get their hooks into somebody else so that they can drop you. It's really that simple. And like, your best bet is to make the decision and stop putting in this effort. Stop being hopeful when it comes to this person, and stop prolonging an ending that should have ended a long time ago. There are some people that you don't need to be having conversations with all the time because they know exactly what they're doing, and they're pushing you that way for a minute. You have a plan. I hope you have a plan. If you have a plan, you need to stay on that road. Make your plan, follow through, wait for your ships to come through. And this person does not need to be a part of that plan. So what is the sun called? What are we shining light on? What are we shining light on here? But somebody's impatient. Somebody is impatient. You are gonna have you're gonna need some patience in the situation. You're gonna need to be balanced in how you move forward. You're gonna need to be balanced. I heard something about working with this person in a sense, but not to keep them around. You gotta work the same way they're working you. You're gonna have to work them until you can find a way out. Some people might be tied to this person financially. If you are tied to this person financially, then you're going to have to work it. Like, cut yourself off emotionally from this person. Do not have the passion that you used to have. Do what you have to do for yourself until you're able to make it out there. Separate. Have a separate bank account. If you're already like in deep with this person, get a separate bank account. Ask a friend to hold a separate amount in their account. Ask a family member, somebody that you actually trust, that will hold on to some money for you. You need to actually have a plan in mind. That's what you need to have. What is the sun shining light on? You keep getting over here. I'm going to put it over here. So it's shining light on the fact that, like, this person is very selfish. This is the Empress. I keep getting the Empress reverse for a lot of readings. And the Empress reverse is somebody who's really selfish, self-centered. They think the world revolves around them. They're very entitled. Like the Empress upright, like, it's not this entitlement behind it. It's like, you know, I deserve good things in my life. And that's everybody. Everybody does deserve good things, but this person takes it overboard. This person feels entitled to everything. They feel entitled to being given not apologies. What's the word? When they apologize to you, they expect you to forgive them. When they do dirt, they expect you to, you know, get over it. They expect you to give to them and not question it. Like, this person has a very diva mentality, but not in a good way. This is a very selfish, self-centered energy. That's what the sun is shining light on. And the fact that you don't need to be here, and you're gonna be okay. You're gonna heal even outside of this relationship. You're gonna be okay. You need to see people for who they are, and then act accordingly, move accordingly. You're gonna be okay at the end of the day. Is it gonna be like, are you gonna feel like you're left out in the cold for a little bit? Yeah. And this person don't want to be there. They don't want to be there. They're sneaky and malicious. So you need to make a judgment call. And I'm hoping that you are going to make a good judgment call, because it's in judgments upright. So it sounds like you're gonna make a good judgment call for yourself, and you're gonna move forward for the benefit of you and whatever path that you need to go on, because there's more to life than this. And I know y'all gonna get sick of me saying it for those who keep coming back to this reading, but there's more to life than this thing that people have more to life than what people have conditioned us to believe. It just is. I look around and I see so much, like, so many problems that we could fix, but so many people are just obsessed with only one aspect of life that we can't change. Because one person I can't change this shit on my own. All the other people that think like me, it's just a couple of us, and it's scattered out in different places. We need y'all all on board so we can change the world together. But if y'all so busy worried about some loser, I don't know if they're a woman, man, in between, whoever, you're too busy worried about some loser who don't give a fuck about you or nobody else. All that effort that you have pointed towards this loser person could be pointed towards community. And y'all are so obsessed, and it's so frustrating, because I understand that a lot of us have been brainwashed. We have been brainwashed to only value that type of love, to only value that type of lifestyle. But it seems like you're going to make a good judgment call, and I'm really proud of you for that. I really hope you make a good judgment call moving forward, because this person don't really care. You need to be in groups of people who care about you, people who have the same people who have the same core values as you. Somebody might be moving towards an institution. There's somebody that might be wanting to go back to school, or they might want to teach. Whatever this is, it's gonna put a fire under your ass. Like, you're gonna have a lot of passion for it. You're gonna move towards it. It's gonna make you really, really, really happy. You're gonna have students who want to listen to you talk, but you're gonna have to move past this energy of the shit that don't matter. You have a destiny of teaching others. You have a destiny of helping others. You have a destiny of creating something for others. And like, if you spend all your time wasting it with somebody who don't give a shit about you, you're gonna miss the mark that you can make on this world in a positive way. You have energy in this world to do something, and you have the passion for it. You're a passionate person. If you just stop taking your passion that you have and putting it into this King of Cups in reverse, you can put it into other places, like family, like friends, like community. And it's not that love won't be there, or romantic love won't be there. You'll get it. You'll get it. It just may not be in the form that you think it should be. You just got to stop wasting your time and find people who are in the same, who has the same mindset as you. People who care about other people. People who want the best for everybody. You're never going to find it if we don't create it. You're never going to find it if you're not moving in those ways and going into communities where people want those things. You out here on these apps sliding left or right on people that don't even freaking know what intersectionality is. That don't even know what community is. They think community is two friends. Like, you need to start investing in people who actually want the same things as you, and that's going to happen when you push yourself and put yourself in environments with other people who care in the same ways that you care. You need to move on and move on to your destiny. You have a lot to learn, and you're going to learn a whole lot. Whoever this is, I do think that some of y'all need to go back to school, or y'all need to invest better in your education. But you're being held up by this King of Cups energy. And like, this might even be traveling globally, like going somewhere else in the world to get this education. Because remember, if you're in the States, stop working on this person. But if you're invested in the States, you know that they're censoring our information. So it might be best for you to leave and go other places to get your education. You're going to find somebody then. But that's not what your goal should be. Your goal shouldn't be to find somebody else. Your goal should be to find yourself. But, yeah, you need to stop putting in work. And it's like, whoever this person is, they like to party. They like to have a good time. They drink. Y'all drink when y'all around each other. If you always got to drink around a person, you don't need to be with them in the first place. But this person is holding you back. They're making you stagnant. They're taking you away from what you actually need to be focused on. You need to start preparing. You got the Nine of Wands out here. You need to start preparing, because this is going to be a battle. Get ready. Get ready, because this is going to be like one of them finale battles. You're at the very end of this little battle, and you need to prepare for it, because it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. That's what I heard. It's going to be a hard pill to swallow. And there are a lot of decisions to make, and you're going to make a decision, but I hope it doesn't, I hope When a backstabbing comes, something's going to happen. It's going to make you not feel good. You're going to feel very betrayed. Do not go back. Do not go back. Someone has already made a choice to keep their options open, and this is going to feel like a betrayal to you. Once you figure that out, once the sun shines on that, you're going to realize this is not for you. Because it's not baby person. Because I don't want to say baby girl, baby boy. I just want to say baby person. Whoever y'all are, I want y'all to know that the sun is going to shine on the situation, and the sun shines so that you can move away from it and then you can move on. Because the sun is still going to be there. It's just shining light on the things, on the darkness that you like. You keep putting a pillow over your head. You keep putting your head in the sand. You keep trying to ignore it. And the universe is going to make it very clear to you. It's going to make it very clear to you what this is about. You can make all the excuses you want. That's fine. You have some stability coming in. We got the Queen of Pentacles energy. This is someone who is financially stable. And once you find this out, you'll have the decision. You'll have the decision to move into a place where you're going to feel more emotionally stable and more financially stable. Just stable in general. You're going to have this stability. And this is, I'm getting there's somebody in your life who's this Queen of Pentacles who you need to move towards more. They're already stable. They've warned you about this person before. And I feel like you're going to move slowly towards them. But I don't think you need to move slowly. I think you actually need to move quicker towards them. But I think that you don't want to hear "I told you so" from this person. I don't think they're going to be that cruel. I don't think they're going to be rubbing it in your face. I think they just want a solution for you. That they just want you to have a decent life. Listen to this person. They already told you what was going on. They already helped you understand a lot of things. Yeah. This person knows more. Yeah, this person is somebody who's a high priestess type energy. This person, they know things. They're somebody who's connected to the higher realms, to the higher beings, whatever you want to fucking call it. You know, they're connected to source. They pick up on things. They know things. They feel things. They know these secrets. They're not afraid to look at the dark. This person is not afraid to look at the dark. They're very comfortable in the dark, and they try to warn you all the time. They're a very stable person as well. So this is the person that you need to move towards. I know you want things in a romantic way, but this person is going to be the person, your partner. Maybe not romantic, but they're the person that you need to move towards instead of wasting your energy on somebody who don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, it's going to be painful. You're going to go through a Nine of Swords type of energy where you're going to be up at night. You're going to be crying. You know? It's not going to be a fun time. Nobody likes the Nine of Swords energy, but it is a process that we all have to go through at some point in our lives. Depression, sadness, grief. And I'm not taking that from anybody because that's a hard pill to swallow. It's hard to live there, especially when you've been betrayed so much. You've been betrayed, and the thing about it is that you feel even worse because you know you wasn't supposed to be dealing with the situation in the first place. So now you're blaming yourself. And like, I just want you to know that it doesn't matter how smart you are. It doesn't matter how many experiences that you've gone through, because we've all been conditioned to be a certain way. We're all susceptible to this bullshit that we've been fed as children. All of us are susceptible to it. All of us. But you have to keep reminding yourself that you are susceptible to it. If you don't keep reminding yourself, you'll slip back into it. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel bad. I do feel bad for you. Because I don't want you to think that you're just stupid or that you can't do nothing right. And this is not true. Like, you have so much to offer the world. You have so much to offer the people who want to be in community with you. You have so much to offer. You just keep wasting it on individuals who don't want it. This person don't want what you have to offer. They just want to keep taking from you. They just want to keep stealing from you. Whether it's your energy, whether it's your ideas, whether it's your time, whether it's your money. Whatever it is, they want to keep taking it from you, and they don't want to give you anything. I do get really frustrated with love readings, but I think this is where a lot of the society is at. And I think it's because most of us have been conditioned to believe this is the end-all, be-all. And so I'm probably going to have to keep reading about, you know, this situation or these type of situations We have a lot of work to do, and there's a lot of things that are happening in our world that if we don't focus on that, we won't even have anything. You have a plan, follow through, don't get distracted, and this is destiny. Stop giving to that person. You need to keep your stuff to yourself. I think this person uses you as stability, like you're a stabilizing type of energy for them. They get to be a king in their home, and they get to be a ruthless king in the home while you service them. Stop giving to this person. You have another destiny, and you're distracting yourself with this person. You got a whole nother destiny out there, a whole nother thing that you need to be doing. I really hope my next readings aren't really about love, but it seems like this is where the collective is stuck. I think you need to find things that are going to bring you a lot more passion than romance. There are other things in this world that gets you excited. Like you have something else that makes you excited. Your accomplishments in this world, the things that you can accomplish, is going to give you more satisfaction than this relationship. I promise you. You're going to run into people who are going to make your heart sing. You're going to run into people who are going to inspire you again, or even more. But you got to let go of this concept, this idea that this is the end all be all and this is the everything. That this should be the one of the most important things when it really shouldn't. There's different parts of our lives, and we need to have a balance in it. When you focus too much on one thing, you miss out on all the other parts of yourself. All the other parts of yourself. And that's what's happening. You're sacrificing all the other parts of yourself. All the things that you wanted to do. You're sacrificing it because this thing, you're pouring too much energy in something that's just a fairy tale. What they taught us is just a fairy tale. How we're supposed to be moving on planet Earth is just a fairy tale. This is a fairy tale that they taught us, and you're trying to hold on to something that's fucking air. You're trying to hold on to air. This is not real. And for those of y'all out there who have had something like this, because there are some people who do live this experience and they're very happy, but that is a small percent of people. It is a rarity that someone is in a long-term, monogamous, healthy, happy relationship. That is rare. Most people are fucking miserable. And that's the problem, is you keep trying to hold on to something out of obligation or so that you can be seen a certain way, or because you quote unquote love somebody. And you need to be figuring out yourself. You need to be loving yourself more. I'm not saying that you met this person because you don't love yourself, because I think that's bullshit. I think even the people who love themselves can meet monsters in the world because they're everywhere. Unfortunately, the people who really, really, truly love and respect themselves and have have very good boundaries, because it's not even about love and respect, it's about boundaries. People who have really good boundaries and they don't let nobody step on that shit, they just leave faster. That's it. We all run into these people. One person just stays and tolerates it, and the other person decides, this is not my cup of tea, and they walk away. Be the person that walks away now. It may have taken you a long time, but this is your time. It's your time to prove to your inner child that you're going to do what's best for it. A lot of y'all sitting around here confused, and you don't know what's wrong with you, and it's because you keep letting yourself down. You keep having these boundaries that you let people cross. You keep going back to the same people who hurt you over and over again. And you wonder why you're confused. You wonder why you can't trust yourself. Why? How can you trust yourself if you keep letting yourself down? You keep saying this is what you're going to do, and you do something different when the time comes. You say these are your morals, and yet when met with those morals, you let yourself down. What are your morals? Stick to your morals. You can't do it 100% of the time. Most of us can't. Not 100% of the time, but at least shoot for 80. Shoot for 80 or 85, 90. You're looking at a 2%. That's why you're so confused. That's why you don't like yourself. It's because you're not putting in the effort to show up for yourself in those ways. They say, I'm not going to let somebody talk to me like that. And when you say, I'm not going to let somebody talk to me like that, it's not making that person be nice to you after. No. It's saying, I will never let anybody talk to me like that. And you walk away because you say you're not going to tolerate it. Not letting somebody do something is not arguing with them. It's not forcing them to be nice or forcing them to lie to you so that they can repeat the cycle with you. No, it's about packing your shit and walking the fuck away because you know your worth and you know nobody can talk to you like that. Yep. So there will be a time of instability if you stick with this person. So you have choices. You have a choice to stick with this person and be in instability and keep happening. You like, I don't know why. It's because you won't do what you're supposed to do. So you keep having these problems in your life. You keep wondering why all these bad things keep happening. You sitting right next to a fucking demon. So I don't know what to tell you. You can do this or you can boss the hell up. You can get in your energy, take on the responsibility of rowing yourself in the right direction instead of letting the current just take you. You are responsible for your life. I'm not saying that you weren't traumatized. I'm not saying that things aren't fucking hard, but you are responsible. You have to take charge of your life. There are some people who genuinely cannot at all, but this is not the collective that I'm talking to. The collective I'm talking to are the ones that you have a row, you have an oar, you have a rowing thing in your fucking boat. So you gotta row. You got an oar, so you gotta row. Stop letting life take you wherever. Wake the hell up. Grab the fucking oar and row in the direction you want to go. It's time for you to snap out of it. It's been time for you to do that. Is there anything else you want to say to this collective before I close it out? You have a decision to make. You have a tough decision to make. And it's really about being honest about the people that you're amongst. Who you're amongst, and realizing that everything is not fine. Being honest with yourself, having clarity, and stop distracting yourself from the bad things that are happening in your life and why they're happening. It truly is time. You have a big decision to make, and you can either choose a good path or you could choose a path that you're going to suffer endlessly on. You have a purpose in this life, and it's not revolved around the situation. It really isn't. You have a whole nother purpose. So, I hate to do it to you. Hate to do it to you. Hate to say it. I really hope you avoid this death trap, because that's all it is. It's just a death trap. I really do hope the best for you. I know I came off really stern, but I'm honestly I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I do want the best for y'all. I truly do. And sometimes you have people in your life that will play into your delusions, and I'm just not one of those people. I'm not. So I really hope you all have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night wherever you are in the world. And I will see you in the next one.